We about to make some mofongo. Alright, the first step in mofongo, one of the first ingredients is this right here. It's called salt pork belly. But us Hispanos, we call this tocino. I'm only gonna need about half of this. So I'll cut this in half. This gets sliced. This ain't that easy to cut. I'll be the first one to tell you, this is not easy to cut at all. Alright, now, this one could be cut one more time, but I'm just gonna go right into the dicing. I'm gonna cut these up into little squares. So, these are little squares, I throw them on here like that. I'll say little rectangles, not necessarily squares. So I throw them on the frying pan like that. Throw these in there. Alright, so the chicharron's ready. I'm gonna take this spoon right here, collect the chicharron, collect the pork. I'm gonna take that oil. We're not done with it, but we're also not gonna use all of it. That's the tocino right there. We're gonna take some of this oil right here. I'm gonna pour a little bit into fresh garlic. It's like 5-6 cloves. Throw it in there. So we have oil from the tocino mixed in with the garlic. I'm gonna mash it in there. So you really want to mash this, because this eventually has to be a paste. Still mash this. Alright, so after I'm done mashing the garlic, I still want to keep some of this oil. I want to get rid of the rest. You never wash cast iron with soap, so you want to dry this off with some napkins. Boom. All the oil is out of there. I'm about to start using that real soon. Fresh oil. About that much. About maybe like that much. Like that, like a double stuffed Oreo. Like that. And these plátanos get cut up into thin slices. Now, once they're in circles, they want to get cut again in half. Now that the plátanos are ready, the oil has to be extremely hot. Like, this is not like tostones. Tostones, you fry them twice, but these plátanos, you only want them to fry once. So I'm gonna throw these in there. You're gonna be really careful, cause that's hot. Like, that's more hot than I would normally like it if I was making tostones. So I kind of like slide them in there. Spread it out. Now we just let them fry. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna just let them fry. Let it sit there. Want to keep an eye on them. They'll get burned really fast, so within seconds they'll be ready. I want them all to look like this right here. like this little one. So probably about 30, 40 more seconds. And what I have here is I took out most of the garlic. So that's about a tablespoon of garlic left back inside the same place I mashed it. And then I have the chicharrón here. So the point would be take a little bit of chicharrón. When this is ready, I put some chicharrón in here, plátano in there, and I mash it all in here. The plátanos look ready. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the tocino. You don't need to put any more salt in it because the tocino is really salty. So I throw like a spoonful over here, that's enough. And then I'm gonna grab a handful of plátanos, throw it in there, and just mix these together. I'll go for some more. One of those teaspoons of garlic, some more tocino. Grab some more plátano. Keep mashing that in there. I'm gonna take some of the oil from the tocino. I'm gonna get it in there. Just a little bit. Boom. Go back to mashing. It's ready to serve. That's a small portion size of mofongo. You want to serve it in a ball. Damn. So that's a mofongo right there. This usually get eaten with like the chicken broth. You know, you dip it on the side. It doesn't get eaten dry like this, but I'm gonna eat it dry like this. Mofongo. Wow. Definitely tastes the pork with the garlic and the plátano. And there you go. That's how you make mofongo.
Keep feeding you and feeding you and feeding you and feeding you.